On the very start, it says you start with fewer health instead of less health, or whatever it says normally.
Oh,
It's good. You can watch right as he starts.
oh man. Pants is like the constant kind of niggling thorn in CoNDOR staff's side of, should we really be allowing him to do this? And like Arya starts with a potato is going to be one of the best mods on the workshop. I remember at the time Pants getting like quite uppity about the fact that Arya did now suddenly have a potion. It was pretty good. Oh, good old Pants. What would we do without him? I'd have a less stressful time. Know that much. But we're about to get off and running here, so Pancelor versus Pibonacci should be a pretty exciting set, off at almost exactly the same time.
And is that a potion that they're both just sort of skipping? Oh, Pib's actually going for it.
Yep, Pib's gonna grab it. So we're...
Oh, with the second bomb, I'd love to see Pants go back for it.
Yeah, I think that's what you should do. Just gonna jump in this trapdoor instead. There seems to be something kind of weird going on with the Winnie the Pooh spray. I can't quite tell what it is. Like little white lines up near the head.
Oh, yeah, I see that. He's got a few frames of
Something.
weird white pixels. Transmog, get your gold. Ah, I don't even know. Oh, weapon, you're on 1-3. Yeah, it's good. Definitely transmog weapon on 1-3.
Yep, not the best weapon, but a definite improvement over that base dagger, the 2 damage titanium spear. Probably going to see a bomb through this wall. Oh no, you can hear the dragon coming.
Perfect.
Yep, and we're going to see the lucky charm here for Pib.
Both going down to boss 1 at the same time.
Pooh has an unfortunate coke habit. Oh no. Childhood's ruined left, right, and center.
Oh, wow.
Say that Pib is the underdog. I mean, Pants has so much experience, and Pib is really new to racing. He's going to check black chest instead of purple here, actually, I would assume, using the RTMP to see that it's just a ring of charisma. Going to get a slightly better spear here, the Obsidian spear, so up to 3 damage.
Yeah, it's not that big a difference. Like, Pants shouldn't feel like
Pressured.
super outmatched now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a little sad. He's got that battle shovel, Pants does. Well, they both do. So he's not going to feel that damage too hard.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
there you go.
Both going to be switching to that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh, there's a ring of courage in there. I don't know if oh man, I still think there's a decision to maybe be made about taking maybe the Obsidian spear in the ring of courage. I wouldn't hate that.
I don't think that's better than regen and titanium.
The regen
rapier.
is really good, yeah.
Regen is very strong. It's typically weaker than courage, but with rapier in particular, this is usually don't want courage. It's just too spooky.
Yeah, and with this fireball spell, yeah, absolutely. These racers may just they knew that fireball spell was coming up. They knew, hey, we're gonna be able to blood magic to our heart's content. And that's the thing with like that fireball. It's only half a heart for the blood magic, so it's
very cheap.
Yeah, I don't want to say too cheap in case Blimp ever tries to change it.
No, it's good that it's cheap. It's
Yeah.
weaker than shield and freeze. Pants is making really good use of that battle shovel, and it's allowed him to get a bit of a lead. Though that and not checking a shot, but
Yeah, maybe a difference of about 10 or 15 beats here, but they are pretty much neck and neck.
almost every mini boss he's digging with that battle shovel. Oh, that was a good fireball. I mean, that Pants didn't do.
Yeah.
That was sad.
Alright, using this fireball spell on Death Metal, however, just to take care of some of the beetles.
Using fireball, both gonna get a bomb spell. Still neck and neck.
Yeah, these
Same build, so a lot of this is gonna come down to Zone 4 execution.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, I mean, they both have torches, so your Zone 5 mapping really shouldn't be too big a deal.
Yeah.
Ooh, big hit on Pib there, unfortunately. Oh, trying to blast open that barrel. Didn't notice it was a mimic. It does get the bomb, which is nice. But losing that that fireball activation does suck a little bit.
Pib's gonna pick up this armor. But the shield spell, that actually really makes it worth it, I think.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And Pants is rocking a glass rapier, so he's really putting all his eggs in one basket here.
Yeah,
I don't know if I like that call. I think your titanium rapier is definitely strong enough with the rest of your build.
I almost think the titanium rapier is faster just because you don't have to be quite so terrified.
Cautious, yeah, exactly. It's all about that spook factor. Holster? Oh, you're quite right. He does have both. He does have both.
Oh, yes. I missed that too.
There's a lot of action. It's hard to keep up. All right.
That's a good bomb. That's a really good bomb. No, Pants!
Oh, Pants! No, he's down!
I thought he had it handled.
Let's bring up this replay here.
A nice bomb.
Oh,
and then he just ran in too fast.
I think he tried to bop the dragon, but was on goo as well. It looks like that might have been what happened.
He lost his glass, so he
maybe bopped it without a weapon.
Anyway, but I'm wondering if he was trying to switch the weapon. Not quite sure.
Yeah, not too sure. But this is Pibs now, and from the rest of this run, it looks like he is screen watching. So we're probably about to see some dedicated slow play through this Zone 5.
Yes, that's what I would expect. Pib probably feels really good that he picked up that quartz armor now.
Yeah, absolutely. He's sitting pretty.
And he should absolutely keep the regen.
Yeah, you don't need that extra damage. You definitely don't need the knockback or anything like that.
I would pick up that chainmail, but this is okay. Maybe he's more afraid of Deadringer than.
Yeah, exactly.
Little plinks of damage. I take plinks of damage, so I prefer the chainmail.
Yeah, exactly. At this point, I think the way that Pib will be playing this Zone 5 is that you're less likely to take, like, chip damage. You're more likely to take a big hit from Deadringer. Alright, good use of the arc to just pin it up against that that golden gorgon and take care of the egg with the lightning damage, and good shield spell there.
Banging on those orc shields for lightning damage is really fun.
It's just an enjoyable experience.
It's hard to race in Pance's position, but you really want to just build up something safe so that you automatically win if your opponent does a stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
So you should definitely get that potion. Pants, no, you have to pick up the bomb. You have to pick up the potion. I mean, it's only like a 1% chance, but
exactly. But you gotta put your eggs in that basket.
I mean, the other thing is maybe you just want to race in such a way that you're comfortable going into the next race. You want to make sure, okay, I'm not tilted.
Yeah, you're not psyching yourself out before the next race has begun. That is a big, big factor.
Well, Pib lures on Deadringer. It's absolutely the right choice.
Exactly. I mean, it's what we scream from the rafters to racers in every division. But like, if you can see an Obsidian player doing a Deadringer lure, and you're in Blood or Titanium, that means it's so much even like more okay for you to do it.
Please learn that strat. It's really not that much slower than the fast strats for that side, and it's much simpler to learn.
Yeah, that's
the fewer special cases.
Exactly, that's the thing. It's the strats for Deadringer are all within, I think, like 10, 15 beats of one another in terms of time taken to complete them.
Yeah. 15 is a bit of an overestimate even.
Yeah, exactly.
It's about 12 or 13, the difference between Oblivions, which is the fastest, and Lures done correctly. So
exactly.
You're losing 5 or 6 seconds to do something that's so much easier.
Exactly, but Pib's gonna get into this Necrodance fight. Was a little bit hairy for a second there. Dorian, you can see, he's hurting a little bit. Manages to cut the 9 and 8:53, decent time. You saw him slow down a fair bit in that zone 5 after that Pants death. And you can see Pants there just letting a Fortissimo do his thing. But yeah, GG's to Pib. A well ran race, and he is up 1-0.
See if Pants can turn it around, or Pib can lock his way into Crystal.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, Pibs is definitely playing well enough. And you saw him go toe-to-toe with Pants, who is a very accomplished and experienced racer with Necrodancer.
Yeah, and that wasn't slow. I mean, Pib played solid. He kept up, forced Pants to not play too safe, and then Pants died.
Exactly.
That's the way to win races.
Pants just went with a... I'm still not sure about that push. Just maybe trying to, I don't know, build up a quick lead, and it went a little bit wrong for him, unfortunately.
The way that Pants died is exactly the worry with the glass rapier, even if you have the holster, is because if you get in one of those really nasty situations and you get hit, it's that extra beat to have to switch, and that extra thinking to have to say,
yeah,
wait, I have to switch, I have to pull out my titanium rapier. It's just, it's extra mental work, and it just makes it so much more likely that you'll take a bad death. And that's exactly what happened to Pants. You think holster glass is a little safer than it is. It's not bad, but it can get you in those sticky situations. I'm excited.
Yeah, race 2 is going to be a bit of a barn burner. Pants fighting for his Crystal promotion hopes here. Alright, and we're off.
Oh, that is a sad purple chest. You get really excited when you see a purple chest in the first turn. You feel like it could be courage, could be peace, could be a good spell.
But no, it's Ring of Luck. Yeah, not really doing you too many favors there, unfortunately. But at the very least, it's something you could transmute.
Yes. And it saves you from bats for a little while, makes your barrels better until you get that luck charm.
Exactly.
It's not bad, it just overlaps with something you should be getting every race anyway.
Yeah, it's really, like, I've certainly struggled to be like, okay, just get my luck charm. Like, it's really hard because it was bad for so long and I refused to take it. It really is a bit like a paradigm shift with the meta.
Pants already made use of that luck charm to just bash on that bat. So at least he got a beat or two of value out of it.
Which is more than you normally get out of the Ring of Luck.
Yeah, can't complain.
Pants with the nice kind of sidestepping dragon dance. Nice little variation on it. And here you see Pib's going to get his lucky charm.
Yeah, which is the right decision, even with the Ring of Luck, because you want to swap off that Ring of Luck.
Exactly.
As soon as you find something.
Pants kind of banking that he's not going to get Squega suited here. Old Faithful, there you go. So
I think it's like a 5% chance to get Squega suited.
Yeah, it's not like completely insignificant.
But not too big either.
Yeah.
And that Congo was so far away, you don't want to have to walk all the way around.
Exactly.
You lose almost as much time as you have to lose to the Walk of Shame if you have to pick your dagger back up.
There's a Shrine of Darkness. Oh, it is a Mimic.
Oh, it's a good Mimic.
Oh, wow, heavy plate. So, and then there's a cheese as well. So this is looking real good.
Suddenly this race got a lot more comfortable.
Exactly. Suddenly it looks a bit more like a Deathless run.
Hands opening this. I would take that Torch of Strength. I would love to have 3 damage here.
Yeah, there you go.
I like that. That's a perfect decision. Pop the Heart Transplant. because you want to keep your cheese, but gains a little time.
Exactly, being able to
does
just
the
mash
same.
through the floor.
I would take that damage. Oh, he blood fireballs. That's another thing you can do. Pip gonna find a trapdoor in a black chest.
Yeah, let's see what's in this
No help.
black chest. Yeah, you don't want that. Just gonna jump straight down that trapdoor. And he's gonna be on to 2-3. Gonna be looking to pick up that titanium rapier that Pants did. There it is right there. Ooh, this is getting a little bit hairy. Taking a hit from that mole. Gonna check this shop here as well. Ooh, that's nice. The extra 2 cursed hearts.
Yeah, Pip's been just checking a little more. Oh, Pants, you could... I don't know if Pants didn't know that he could quick kill or didn't know the quick kill this opening. I didn't see it, but kind of had an awkward deep lose there.
Yeah, taking a hit, so no items. Super duper quick zone 3 for Pants, it has to be said. He's already down on the zone 4, and Pib's just getting started. Taking a hit. Good double fireball from Pib.
Pip's been going out of his way to check a few things, and I don't think that's a bad strategy. It just hasn't paid off for him this race.
Yeah, there hasn't really been enough.
Gotten everything good right in his way.
Yeah, there hasn't been enough. There hasn't been anything in these shops that he's been checking that's speeding him up, per se.
Yeah, I kind of think once you get the titanium rapier and the strength torch, you're done going out of your way for shops, especially with the heavy plate. Like, that's really what you need. And like, you'll take good stuff if it comes, but you can go really fast with those. So, oh, fireball.
Oh, that was a nasty situation for Pants.
Yeah.
So he jumped on that glass cat, it immediately broke, and he was left with no weapon, had the shard and the titanium rapier on the same tile. Double fireballed his way out of it, thankfully. Oh, Pants taking 2 hits from that little mummy.
I'm a little bit ahead of you.
Man, Pants is just blood fireballing like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah.
Really
You know,
effectively
I think
using
it's-
his health.
It's absolutely great. He's got this heal spell, and you can see he blew through that zone 4, and what is he? He's at full health minus half a heart. He's gonna
Exactly.
get it right back on the stairs.
Exactly. Just perfect example of using your health as a resource. And Pip is doing his best to kind of catch up here.
Losing that frost charm is too bad.
Yeah, that
But
one really
Pip-
hurts. Taking a lot of
quite-
damage here, but it manages to get down on the coral riff.
Not making as good a use of his fireball, but making very good use of his health. So, health and his armor.
Okay, looks like Pib's gonna go for the fireball here. Yep, nicely done. He's gonna be down onto his 5-1 any second. Pants is already down on the 5-2. That crazy push through zone 3, coupled with Pib's extra shopping, have kind of...
Pants, you gotta use that freeze.
he does eventually. It takes him a second.
Okay. So when you see a blue dragon coming horizontally at you like that,
Just freeze.
oh,
Do
freeze is
whatever
like,
you
yeah.
can to mitigate the situation.
That's what freeze is for.
Yeah, I'm with you. A bit of a risk for Pip to not having eaten that ham at the... I expected him to be eating it on the end of his boss fight, his zone 4 boss fight, but elected not to do so. It's still sitting pretty health-wise, but is behind here by a not insignificant margin. Gonna have to tank some hits in this exit room. Does so really well, down on a dead ringer, but Pancelor is onto the Necrodancer fight.
Pants could even tank these bombs, but I don't mind saving his health. He's probably got enough of a lead. I wouldn't want to, because if you get bad spawns and bad lures,
Yeah,
Pib can still catch up here.
exactly. It's by no means an unsurmountable lead. Go second and third hits. So that teleport there probably is the one that does it, unfortunately, for Pib. But
yeah.
Just after some early Necrodancer shenanigans, Pants is going to get that final hit. And a super duper quick race. So a 743 RTA didn't quite cut the 730 in game, but a blisteringly quick run. And Pib's just going to get the last hit on his Necrodancer now, so really not far behind at all. He's going to be looking at a 744 in game.
That was a great race. It was great play from both players. I think the biggest mistake there was Pib just checking shops when he already had the build that you need to push with. But I mean, you know, if he had found a Ring of Peace or something incredible earlier, maybe it would have been enough. So
yeah,
it wasn't
exactly.
like a horrible big mistake. It was just enough to cost him that little bit of time that he lost the race by.
Exactly. Like, tactically, it wasn't. I wouldn't say it was a particularly big misplay. It was just he wasn't rewarded for his strategy, which he has been in the past. So just needs to maybe be a little bit more brutal. Just maybe only check shops that Pants is checking, or just check like one fewer, because one fewer shop it could have done it.
And I think for me the real issue here is just not recognizing when you have everything you really need. You know, you have the armor and you have the 3/5 rapier. It's like the build can get better, but not that much better. You can go really fast with this build, and they did. They both went really fast with it.
Yes.
You got to know that like the race is going to be close from here. You got to be efficient.
Exactly, and I mean, you saw like in Zone 4, Pants just hammered that fireball spell. Just absolutely tore through through anything and everything that looked at him slightly wrong.
Yeah, Pants made really good use of his fireball spell. But I mean, Pib even there were times in Zone 4 where I thought Pib didn't make as good use of his fireball spell as Pants did, but he was able to get through very quickly just because he had the armor and the heal spell.
Exactly.
So it was
yeah.
almost like it looks good when Pants is doing it, but I think this is sort of me trying to support my point of like just the armor and the 3/5 rapier is enough.
Yes. Yeah. No, I definitely see that.
We can hope that the third race is going to be that good.
Yeah, fingers crossed. I mean, I would love this one to be like right to the death.
9 frames.
Oh, man, I can't believe it. For anyone that doesn't know, during the week we had a race between Grimmy and Progus, I believe it was.
Yeah.
And the difference in finishes was 10 frames of video. It wasn't like X number of beats, it wasn't X number of seconds, it was literally 10 frames. I had to line them up frame perfectly. And the difference was 10 frames, and Grimmy won because he did early stairs. Which was, just mind-blowing. And it was one of these races where, like, I get to, like, having fast-forwarded to the Necrodancer fight, and I'm like, okay, how does this ever get close? And then I skip forward another, like, 3 seconds, and I'm like, oh my god.
I don't know if you saw, Pants did a nice little swag throw to save a beat or two on. Did a green skeleton and a white skeleton. He threw his base dagger through them and then picked up the titanium dagger.
Nice.
You gotta save those beats.
Exactly. Those single beats are so important. As someone who's reviewed, like, 4-beat races this season, every beat counts.
I mean, to be honest, like, the flip side of that is, I've seen people die doing that throw.
Yeah.
And, like... So unless you can be, like, 95% sure that that's gonna work, it might not be worth it. But it is really swag.
Exactly, it looks great. Really good earth spell kill from Pants there, realizing the diagonal damage. Oh, and this Minotaur's going to get away from Pib, actually. Doesn't have the damage up, the multiplier. Pants is the 5th brain. That's what it is. The 5th brain of Necrodancer.
Pants is honestly the 5th brain.
Oh, man.
Pants has been skipping his lucky charm in these races, which I'm at least not getting it early when he has the opportunity.
Yeah. Oh, and Pip's not going to get at this race. That leprechaun just getting away from him. There you go. There's the earth kill on Deadringer. Nicely done from Pip. Had a little bit of an issue to start off with, but managed to bring it back around, and he's going to be down on to 2-1. Pants on 2-2. There's a boss shrine. I don't know about that. He obviously wants that strength charm, but I was saying this earlier. I don't think when you already have Ring of War and like this strong a weapon, I don't think it's worth it. I really don't see the point.
He's up to 5 damage now, which is good. I'll be very interested to see how. Well, we'll see if Pib takes it. Oh, Pib likes it too.
Yeah, let's see what he's gonna. I imagine he's probably gonna go for the Snow Bro as well.
I think that's the only choice given your build.
Yeah, the glass armor wouldn't be a totally awful take, but you're probably gonna get a lot more mobility, utility even. Out of the
You're really hoping for an armor that's better than that.
Yeah.
You're probably not going to switch to a glass weapon, even with the glass armor in tow. Oh, look at how nasty this is.
This is awful. This is one of the worst 3-1s I've ever seen. Jeez.
Pants actually handled that very well. He just stood his ground and.
Yeah, let the Banshee come to him, and then moved forward, took care of the Minotaur.
Pip switching to Courage.
I mean, it's certainly going to make him go a little bit faster. We'll know that he's behind. Loses out on being at 5 damage, but I don't hate it at all. I think it's the call you kind of have to make at this point when you're behind.
Should be faster than War. Taking some hits.
Yeah, that nasty one from the blue slime as he was jumping down onto those exit stairs. Pants' favorite thing is Zone 3 swarms. It wouldn't surprise me. Oh, I'm gonna check the shot.
He played like he was comfortable with them, so.
Yeah, Peb's gonna kill this shop. Alright.
Did he not have enough money?
No, didn't have enough money for the chainmail.
I think it's worth killing for the chainmail that you don't have enough money for. The chainmail is a big help. This is getting a little spooky.
Yeah, this is spooky. Ooh, managed to get past that dire bat without taking damage. Would like to see the odds on that one.
Oh no!
Oh, Pib! Down to the hot coals. So took the half-hearted damage and then just kind of seemed to freeze.
Yeah, it seemed like he was in Courage Mashy mode. And those
Which is
skeleton shields and hot coals are a nasty combination for that.
Yeah, that is a nasty way to go. So Pants now with all the time in the world.
And he gets some great armor.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're looking for. Solid heart and a half protection.
Yeah, the only thing he's missing is his lucky charm.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only part of his build that I'm still somewhat upset with, is that there's no lucky charm.
Especially your opponent died, you have no excuse anymore. Just like, it's going to give you bombs, it's going to give you health if you screw up, it's going to save you from bats. Can't be right to skip that. Pants probably hates it because it makes the game easier.
I was about to say, it takes all the fun of bats out of the game for Pants.
Yeah. I would not be surprised. And so the very clean Fortissimo. Checking black, that seems fine. Broadsword isn't even the most comfortable weapon in Zone 5, so...
Yeah, no, not at all. You really do kind of want just something with the extended range so you can just poke things whilst on the conduit.
Yeah.
Oh, taking a couple of hits here.
Mobility is worth quite a lot in Zone 5 because it lets you scoot onto that conduit, even in the midst of a bunch of enemies, which is what helps you kill them quickly. So
Exactly.
things like the broadsword and the flail can suffer a little bit. And it's even when you're trying to play safe.
Exactly. Pib went down to a red dragon trying to rob a shop, unfortunately, so he's back down onto 1-1 just now. Pants just starting his zone 3. Sorry, his 5-3.
Oh, is Pants going to get that urn with the earth spell? Yes!
Good use. Wow. Super duper safe, and that's probably exactly the kind of weapon he was looking for, an Obsidian Cutlass. Really nice find.
Yeah, that's great. It'll make that ringer a lot safer. It'll make this 5-3 boss room a lot safer. And of course, I'm going to critique this Japanese.
I mean,
gonna work,
absolutely. Takes a hit from the ogre there.
Why not lure? Why not just win?
Yeah. Again, this far ahead. Just do your lures.
Sometimes when you're only a floor or two ahead, luring really isn't safer if you're not comfortable with it. Because when it goes off the rails, it can cost
Oh, it's
you,
awful.
like, yeah, 20 seconds or a minute. But you don't die when luring goes off the rails. That's the big
That's
thing
the
about
difference. Yeah, exactly.
it. You just run around for a minute and look stupid. Pants with interesting strats.
Yeah, decided to go for all but the last button puzzle despite having 2 bombs.
Yep.
That's our Pants.
I guess he has a clearer, like, bigger arena to move around in.
I guess so, yeah. A clearer arena to maybe get Dorian the heck out of the way.
Then Dorian's actually taking a little bit of damage here.
Yeah, down to just 2 of
Looking
his
okay,
4
though.
hearts. Alright, and there you go. So Pants is gonna come out ahead here, and he is going to be promoted into Crystal as your 2-1 winner over Pibonacci. An excellent set of races. Pib had a bit of a hard time in that third race, but really did push Pants all the way in races 1 and 2. So GG's to both of these racers. A really well contested set, and Pancelor is going to end up with a chance to clinch playoff position via the actual playoff kind of promotion showcase.
Yeah, I think everyone in Crystal should be scared of Pants next week.